Electric
Anyone?
Boogaloo
Yeah.
because of the chain lightning.
Yeah. Yay, chain
which
lightning.
was so much fun.
I gotta make sure. Yeah, episode 25 is up. So this is 26. Cool. Do we want more of a recap?
That's
Just
probably fine.
okay. It's like lots of fighting.
Chain lightning, fun times. It tickled. Let's go.
Yeah. 2 hours between. Oh, that actually probably is worth noting, just in case, like, because like Rana had some buffs going. Um, so if 2 hours were in between the last fight and this fight, so if you had any like minute long or hour long buffs, they're gone.
Does that include the extra HP?
No, that's 8 hours. You're
Okay,
good there.
just checking. Thank you.
Yep.
They retreat for 6 hours and 1 second.
Damn it. Hate when that happens.
Pierce will dive exposure in 7 seconds. Or what is it? 12 seconds? I wait 13 seconds. Alright. So round 2, well, I guess that says round 13 up there, but that can't be right.
That must be continuation from the other fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, when when we started the second half of the fight, it said 12 last week. So I think we did one full rotation, and then stopped.
Yeah, that's not worth going all the way down. Or is it? No, it isn't. Reset initiative. Roll NPCs. Yeah. All right. So, most recently, Rowan had thrown a platinum shield in front of Rana, and Althea went out onto the catwalk using using Misty Step, thrown a couple javelins. Valis will now go and fire off a few crossbow bolts at the archer here. Which will bring us to Rana. Sure, he hit once at least. Yeah.
1 second, sorry.
The rain continues to fall around the keep. As it hits the aggressors, it looks like it's getting absorbed by them.
Oh no, so it's like
Their wounds are
healing them.
slowly
Yeah.
closing up.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's what the blood rain was doing, and the unfortunately the dawn, the sunlight from the dawn isn't burning
Burning
it off
away.
fast enough. Yeah, it's not burning it off fast enough.
Making nice scorch marks on the forge that's set up.
Oh no! The
Outstanding.
forge! Okay, so Rana's gonna. Oh fuck. Rana's gonna drop the consonants. Wonderful. I would roll max. Rana drops the consonants so that we can actually have advantage when we're flanking.
Didn't do what I was hoping.
And then she's going to fire at, I guess this one. She can see that one.
Okay. He's taking cover behind the treant's dead weight. Probably have to get closer to the edge to be able to see him.
Oh, I can't actually see him?
No, I mean you're 30 feet back, and then.
Which one can I see?
You can see anyone on the catwalk.
Okay, so then I'll shoot this one.
All right. That hits.
It says barely injured, so yeah. Roll this. Yay, a 2.
And don't worry about the forge so much. Forges, it's built to withstand heat, and it can also be rebuilt.
Okay.
Yeah.
At worst, we're going to lose the bellows and whatever water's in the troughs.
Okay, so another 16 damage, and then I'm casting Healing Spirit at level 4. On me. So the panther will be on Rana.
I wonder if I have a panther. I should, right?
I think you should, yeah.
Because I can play with the translucence.
Who's a pretty kitty?
She is a very pretty kitty.
He's a pretty kitty.
Well, 9 is not what you want to roll when you're rolling 3d6, but it is better than nothing.
F is on the line. Oh.
Okay, and then that's the flavor.
Ooh, flavor.
Flavor. Yep.
All right. The
I'm done.
swordsman. The swordsman on the
taste
ground hops over the tree trunk, runs up the stair. Tonist is on the second floor, right?
Correct.
Or third floor.
The floor above whatever floor she's currently on. Yeah.
Okay, so he jumps into the room. Oh, that's why that door was closed. That door never got opened. Tonist repaired it and
I did indeed.
reinforced it. So then he will not do what he was about to do.
I think he was 1 square north, wasn't he?
Possibly.
Okay, well then Rana has to be here to see who she shot.
Okay. I mean, Rana can always step back
Step
afterwards.
back. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll do that then.
Instead, he's going to run up same direction, but he'll hop on to the catwalk, which will provoke from Althea.
So
And you're on mute, Tara.
my visibility into all that is like not a thing.
Right, that's why I didn't want. This wall can be ignored forever. I was right the first time when I knew
If you
that-
want to just move me to the other map, I do intend to like stay in the second floor.
That's fine. We can deal with that.
Oh,
Damn it.
that sucks.
That will miss.
Why are you
Is-
disadvantaged?
Poison.
Because I'm exhausted. Because, well, no, I healed the poisoned.
Right.
But there was
Why is
some.
she at
Wasn't there some other reason I was at disadvantage?
No.
That was for that one round, I believe.
So that would have been
A 5.
That
What
would have
is
been
it?
a 20. Whatever.
Oh no, the first roll was a 5. It's 5 and then 20.
So it's a nat 20, so that's a crit. So take the crit.
No, the
Oh, it was a 5. Yeah, you're right.
GM
Well,
says
if
it's
you
a
think
5.
about it,
But
the
you
moment
do have.
he enters
you
your
actually-
range, he
you
is
actually-
between you and me.
Yeah, you currently have flanking with Tonus, so you should have been
So he
rolling at
gets his money.
advantage instead. So that's a crit.
Okay.
It went from worst possible to best possible.
shifting gears.
It was all thanks to my friends at the local library.
Butterfly in the sky.
That's not what he wants to feel.
Let him feel his feelings.
Oh, that's okay. So he'll start to swing at Althea.
At disadvantage, he is.
Why is that?
His Liger is within 5 feet of him.
Okay. So that's a reaction, right? So just the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he has multiple, or she.
Yeah. First one misses. Second one misses. Third one misses. And the fourth attack
Jeez.
looks like it hits.
What are these strength saves?
If 3 attacks hit, target has disadvantage unless they save.
And 0 hit. Or 1 hit.
1 hit, so yeah, don't need to worry about that. Just 8 slashing.
Okay.
One on the catwalk here moves back, peppering Althea with magical strikes as he goes. Or trying to, anyways. Well, that hits.
Whelm.
Magic whelm.
5 force. That one misses. And the third attack also misses quite
Those
terribly.
whelms were pretty underwhelming.
Maybe
Uh,
he'll target you next time and you can deal with that text. That
Like magic missile.
looks better than magic missile. This one steps just out of the dawn range and will fire at. Doors closed. Can't see can't see Johnny. So fire at Rowan.
Does Dawn have an effect when you end your turn there or when you start your turn there?
End.
And okay.
Is this the same attack bonus? It is. Oh no, this is the different person. Okay, yeah. So fires at Ballast, we'll say instead, and hits, which will arc as the arrow streaks out from her. It seems to turn like lightning, and when it strikes Valis, it then branches off and strikes the Shifnal guard, and then also strikes Johnny.
Whoa.
that's a pretty big reach. My
No,
goodness.
just one target. My apologies. So just the guard. So Valis and the guard both take that 4.
That's a cool arrow. Can I have one? Oh, goodness.
Maybe. Second one will fire at the guard, which hits and then branches off, and both the guard and Johnny take 9. That shouldn't be piercing, it should be lightning.
She can see the guard?
Yeah.
Pardon.
Okay.
And the final one here will struggle against, forget what spell Ambrose had cast, but I believe it was a strength.
Tentacle arm thing.
Yeah,
It is a strength save.
that's not going to be enough. Look at his spell book real quick. Was it Black Tentacles?
That sounds right.
56 bludgeoning. Can I get dawn damage for this one at the bottom?
Sure.
That's still a lot of save. at the end.
3 oof.
That is
Constitution
40,
save, yeah.
40, 10.
Okay, so it's going to take half that. And then the bonus actions. Spread out. Okay. And then as a bonus action, the one next to Althea attacks her one final time. Which,
What?
if it hits, is going to reduce Althea's move by half, which might not be a big deal. 6 slashing. And then we move to Johnny.
Okay. Bonus action. We'll start with that. Why can't I grab this thing and move it?
Do not know.
Trying to grab the template and move it, and it won't let me. Do I need to redraw it? Can you move
Yeah,
the
I
template
don't know. Yeah, I can move. Where?
other way up to the corner? Yeah, bring it down to yeah, right there. Give them some loving.
All right.
Try and bring it down so we see if we can get the Luthen, keep them in the circle. I'm trying to maximize the. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Can't get the boss, but that'll be okay. Get everybody. I can get almost everybody else. That's the bonus action. And then for my next trick, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. I need a ruler.
Oh, excuse me.
Nope, I don't want that. That's what I wanted. Sorry. Perfect. Check the range. Okay, Sacred Flame on Eluthen. So I'm going to need a DC 17 dexterity check from the person who's grappled.
I have a feeling that I think she's restrained. I have a feeling that that means that she has disadvantage. And if it doesn't, restrain's dumb. Yeah, okay. The jest saving or jest dex saving throws. That's funny.
Oop.
All right. So she twists and turns within the grappling arms of the black tentacles, but is unable to dodge out of the way of the flame.
And takes another 7 damage.
7? See 10.
Sorry, 10. I was thinking of something different. My mistake. And then Johnny is going to step. Let's get off that. Here. I don't want to block around a sight line, but I also want to be able to help protect if possible, because reasons. Go. Done.
Fair. Tonus, go.
Very important kind of meta-y question here. When Althea gets her opportunity attack, that stops their movement, right?
Does.
So
For that turn.
I should also have advantage because they should be in the exact same spot, correct? Like flanking on that person?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take full advantage of that and swing away.
You're going to take full advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah, exactly.
Home run, Jack. Home run, Jack.
Hopefully a 20 hits.
Does.
This is on Imar or Amar, whatever, by the way. Then I'm gonna do the same thing again.
Oh, that's fun.
Ba-ba. Nicely done.
And then I think Liger's also gonna probably smack him
Probably.
as soon as I remember what button that is on him. There it is. That probably
will
is,
miss.
though.
Yeah. That is the miss. Okay. I'm assuming not moving and
Nah.
okay. Alright, let's just double check these black tentacles, make sure. Oh. Okay, so Glenviller has to make a save against the tentacles because she is starting her turn there. Which fails. So she's going to choose to succeed.
Uh-huh. That's my favorite thing that NPCs get to do.
I want that feature.
I do
So there
too.
It's very specific NPCs. It's not all of them. That
Right,
would be
it's the
crazy.
legendary
Right.
action or whatever.
Right. It's any NPC that we go into combat with.
I
Those specific NPCs.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
so that said, okay, so she runs across the top of that building and jumps down into the courtyard itself. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then she scales the wall up here so that she is outside on top of this area and can see into the uh, the room.
Mhm.
Oh, needs to be a little bit closer. And when she gets to about 30 feet or so away from Rana, she motions towards her hand filling with this purplish energy, and Rana suffers a level of exhaustion.
oh good.
Rude.
That puts me at 2.
Is now Ambrose's turn. Who should Ambrose go after? It's charity goodness.
So is this door down here to the lower left of Rowan open? Is there even a door there?
That is an arrow slit, but it had been broken by the tree and
Yes.
early on.
Okay,
So
because
this is basically just an open passage.
because I can't see what's her name anymore because she's in a shadow area on my field of vision.
That's super weird.
Linval?
It's very weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
There's
her.
nothing that should be doing that except for possibly.
No.
Are there light sources on this map? Yeah, I can see the effect that's messing you up, and I don't know what's happening.
But she's right about there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know what it is.
Ah.
There wasn't a light source on that side of the map, so
Oh.
you were being limited by Johnny's ability to see in darkness.
Oh.
All right, problem solved.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
I need to pull up levels of exhaustion.
That's him. Okay, so he's just gonna go after the injured one here. That feels best.
Oof. Ho, ho, ho.
What's her name? Her name is less than 15 AC. A family name.
Mm. Of the northeastern, less than 15 ACs.
Yeah.
Oh.
14, 15, and 14 is 43.
Way to go, Turret Ambrose.
Yes.
Also push or pull them or slow them.
Yeah. Drops by 10 feet of speed. Would you guys think it's better to have her in the courtyard or outside of it?
Inside,
Keep her in
taking
the
dawn.
courtyard.
Good. Keep her in the dawn light.
Would it push her like over the wall?
Right. Yeah. So it could be outside of the wall or inside.
Will she get falling damage either way?
Yeah.
Or is that not a thing in
It's the same
5e?
height. It's the same height.
I'd say drop her down into the courtyard.
Okay.
But that's just me. What do you guys think?
Oh, out.
Oh, to make her take more time to get back into the fight? That's a good
I
point.
don't something.
That's
I
a
don't
good
know.
point.
In would put her kind of in a weird.
So who's getting attacked right now?
Somebody probably should just flip a coin.
In
Yeah,
would
I can
keep
be
her in the
persuaded either way.
dawn. In would keep her in the
They're
dawn, but
attacking
she'd
this
still
person?
also be in the blood rain.
Oh, this person.
He would be like
How
stuck
far-
in the dawn. Yeah, I've been swayed to in.
Okay.
In. Okay.
Yeah.
Give her a strength check.
Can she fall on the anvil?
Pong.
Uh,
Head first onto the anvil.
All right, so she does not succeed against the pull of the Eldritch Blast and falls into the courtyard, smashing the rocks to the ground.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And it is Rowan's go.
Do you want to take your turn in here?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Reaction. Alright.
Alright, well, Rowan will just use Mind Sliver on Glenviller.
Okay. Intelligence. Yeah. She does not succeed. Takes 12 psychic.
And then he'll move back to the far side of Rana. I once again cannot see the map, which is frustrating because I had access to it
Earlier
an hour
today.
before the session.
Yeah.
Right.
Pressed Chaos. I sent you a screenshot.
Okay,
In
but it looks like
Facebook.
you have access to your character sheet this time.
I do have access to the character. I always have. I just can't see the map, which is unhelpful.
Log into Kristen's stream. It's not as
yeah, you could
useful
pull the
as
stream up.
it's
I guess I could do that.
that's kind of a funny solution because not the best. But
we've used it before.
ooh, I can hear a chair. I'll
When
tell you.
needs be, right?
Okay, sorry. Althea's turn, yeah.
Do I still have flanking or not?
Yes.
Oh, go ham. Ah,
Ow. No.
that's more like a ham
Taking-
sandwich, unfortunately.
Taking advantage of Althea's miss, he reacts with an attack of his own.
Wait,
Wow.
so I don't get my second attack.
You will. This is a reaction that he's taking.
All right.
He misses.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright. Valis moves to the opening and fires at Glenviller. Looks like one will hit and then it's Rana's go.
Okay. Rana's gonna ring Doe's bell for the Ring of the Forge. So she's got the little fire sheath and a little bit of damage resistance. And then she'll fire at Glenviller. She's gonna use 2 of her +3 arrows.
That one barely hits.
Ooh, that's good. Okay. Damage. That's... it's alright.
He is injured.
Yeah. So there's the D8 for injury, and then... Oh, there's the +3. Since that was a +3 arrow.
Right. As that arrow impacts, it looks like part of the acid and magic is absorbed in some sort of shield of necrotic energy.
Okay.
Used for reaction to reduce the damage.
Okay. We'll do that one more time.
I looked away for a minute. Who are you
Oh, no.
trying to murder?
The +3?
That hits because of the +3.
Cool.
So the first attack was not a barely hit. It was
Right.
much better.
Okay. What is with these rolls? Come on. Okay, well. And then I will roll the 3d6 for healing.
Is Colossus Slayer only on 1 per turn?
Yeah. That's better. +12. And then I believe that is my go.
Oh. Oh, okay. I see what's happening. I was like, what are you doing? It looks like you have full health, but that's the Panther's health bar I'm seeing.
Oh, I can't even see the panther.
Yeah. It's translucent.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright.
Wait, did you just cast that panther?
I was cast the turn before.
So
Okay,
you moved
Rowan
through
would.
it.
Yeah, Rowan would move through that.
So you get 3d6. Here you go.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, let me re-roll.
Probably take Rowan's.
Yeah, I rolled first.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't realize. Usually
Yeah.
people ask me to roll, so.
I'm our
Go ahead.
okay. I'm our actually sort of does a standing leap over Althea and lands on the other side of her, taking one single strike as part of that action. Missing.
Does that
It does not
trigger?
provoke. No, but
No.
it does mean that he doesn't get 4 attacks. So
I mean,
that's the trade-off. The one down here takes 3d6 from the black tentacles. Things are not going her way. Being stuck in the tentacles. She tries her dex save. Is it strength? Should be strength, right? No, it is dex. Alright, so she gets free, finally, and hops away from it and out of the dawn. So she's going to stay on the catwalk. She fires an arrow at Althea. And it hits with incredible force. And Althea needs to make a strength save, as well as taking 8 piercing damage, as the force of the arrow pushes her towards the ground. We'll see if she saves. She does not save, so it knocks her prone and pushes her 10 feet.
Uh-oh.
Was Alauthen restrained?
What was that?
Was Alauthen restrained?
She was, yeah.
Should the dex roll have been at disadvantage?
Oh, that's interesting. What a silly spell. It restrains you, so you're at disadvantage against future saves. Wow.
And also, just by being restrained, she does take damage on that turn, doesn't she?
She did. I rolled that damage.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see that.
Strength or dex. Would it have been better to roll at disadvantage with dex than rolls regular at strength? Okay, you're right. So let's roll that again. Whichever one was worse. Okay, so she, even at disadvantage, she was able to get it free. When Althea hits the ground, it is a 20-foot drop, so need a dexterity save. See if we can reduce some of that fall damage.
Dice are just not loving us today.
Yeah,
Right?
takes 11 bludgeoning.
Oh my god.
The archer that Ambrose pulled into the courtyard stands up and dashes out from where it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh well, just barely making it.
Where is she now? Where'd she go?
She ran in this direction.
Oh, okay.
And then the one on the catwalk will move downward.
That was a hell of a dash.
It is Johnny's go. Yeah, he dashes as well. He before he leaves, he looks around, but I mean, there's no one in range for him to try to psychically crush. So
Okay, so I can definitely see that my current quarry is no longer where I want them to be. Let's move there. Actually, move there. And let's move the circle down to the over to the right and then down one. please, on my for my bonus action. I want to get Amar in it. There we go. That and yeah, and down 1 square. So he should still be in it, still take effect. There we go. Just harry them with that for a moment, and then that was fine.
I was
Oh, initiative count 20. Oh, that's
talking to myself.
okay. And then we will use Toll the Dead on Navro.
Okay.
So I need a DC 17 Wisdom save, please. That's why I hate this spell, because this is a pass or fail. Okay,
Yep.
I'm done. That's me.
Tonus, go.
I'm thinking. A second. What do I have to do to end a concentration spell early? Can I just do it?
It's.
Okay.
I would say that's a free action. That'd be really
Okay.
messed up if I'm like, you gotta use your bonus or your regular action for it.
Okay. What was our rule about moving through another target space 2 sizes bigger or larger?
They have to be 2 sizes bigger or larger, and it's difficult terrain. Otherwise, you can't do it.
Larger or smaller?
Did I say larger or bigger?
But yeah, both of you did. Bigger or larger?
Bigger, larger, smaller. Yeah, they have to be 2 sizes bigger, or you have to be 2 sizes larger.
And what size is Imar?
Medium.
Is there a size smaller than small?
Just don't know.
Tiny.
I don't know if tiny exists in 5th edition, but we'll say
Oh,
probably.
okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go boop, boop, boop. Cast reduce enlarge reduce on myself to become size tiny. Move behind Imar and leave Liger should be here.
Okay.
You're gonna be in Dawn. Yeah.
That's fine, whatever.
Okay.
Do we know where Liger is? I don't see my boy.
You know what? He's probably not on the map.
My boy.
Here. Oh, there he is. There's my boy. So reduce and enlarge was my action. Bonus action would be having Liger attack. So I'm going to cast. I'm going to do Action Surge. So with I'm going to attack twice. Wherever my hammer is, there it is.
Oops, okay, that hits.
And on that hit, I'm going to use. Actually, I'm not going to have Liger attack. I'm going to use my bonus action to trigger my rune fire rune. Which is that?
None. Oh, you have to click.
It doesn't do anything yet. But Imar is now restrained.
Target takes an extra 2d6 fire and must succeed on a strength save.
Oh, it does have 2d6. Okay. Well, wait. Hit a creature with an. Yeah. Okay. 2d6.
It's the save. Oh, never mind.
Imar's good at strength. That's unfortunate.
He's a melee guy.
Arcane Jolt. When you learn when you hit a target with magic. I can, as long as it doesn't say that I have to use a bonus action, I can stack effects, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna also hit it with an Arcane Jolt, which is I have to do. I just want to do the damage. I'm just gonna do 2d6. That shouldn't be Liger doing that, but.
Fine. Yeah, it's just the roll.
And then I'm gonna swing with my other hammer, or with the other side of the hammer.
Reasonable.
Is there anything else I can do? I used Action Surge. Get that out of here. I have to cast enlarge reduce. So that's too. Sorry, I'm just making sure that I have all my. There's a lot happening here.
All your ducks in a row, yeah.
Yeah. Does a 17 hit Oimar?
Does not.
Frick.
Just barely misses.
That wasn't as much as I thought it would be. Unfortunate. Oh well.
You got on the other side of him, which is good.
But he can jump.
True. You need to make your con save, and I need damage from Dawn.
Right.
Maybe it wasn't as good a trade-off as I initially thought.
I have advantage against this, I think. No cunning. No. Well, maybe. Seeing if I have anything that benefits me here. Nope. Okay. I take what? 10.
Nine.
Oh.
Half rounded down. Okay. On initiative count 7, you can see something happening to the south. There's birds flying up above the tree line. You can see like trees waving as though something huge is coming through. And
That's not good.
No.
here's small bursts of sound like explosions. And not
Or
a
big feet.
tremendous amount of smoke, but some smoke as well.
Well, let's hear it for the glorious last stand, folks.
Oh my goodness. Oh, where'd she go?
Just this around the corner. She steps to here,
Okay.
and I need a. I think it's a. Oh, it's 6 characters. Never mind. She'll stand here. 6 creatures make a wisdom saving throw. So I need wisdom saving throws from Johnny, Rana, and Rowan. As she casts this slow spell.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Nice, Rowan.
One of these has to be slow, right? One of these things. We're gonna just do down arrow. Okay, so Rana and Ambrose are slowed. It looks like Johnny saves. And Rowan saves, of course. He then points at Rana, and you can see the elf here knock an arrow that has a bright colored red bead at the end of it instead of an arrowhead, and
Oh,
is
no.
pointing right into the keep.
It's a fireball.
Sure is.
Is that by any means counterable?
It is. I mean, it's an arrow that's being shot out.
Yeah,
so
that's what I figured. So no.
probably not, and it would be
You need a
from
monk.
her anyways.
Yep.
She's not firing it right now, but she's preparing to.
Well, I'll tell you, we're all about to join you in near death, so you're not going to go alone if you go.
Melee or range attack. It doesn't specify weapon, so even Eldritch Blast gets reduced. Okay. Ambrose moves here and tries to Eldritch Blast Gwynvler. And hits because he is a champion of those, apparently.
Oh, at least we get saves at the end of the turn.
So she's pushed, but she catches herself on the catwalk and doesn't fall over. Congress is still slowed.
What's the DC?
Double check in a second. But I believe it was
Oh
17.
yeah, I guess I don't need it right now. Don't need it till
Yeah.
my turn.
Okay, and that moves us to Rowan. He succeeds on her concentration check for slow.
Okay.
Oh.
And Rowan, ready in action to dispel the fireball arrow when it gets here.
Okay.
Okay, then that's what he will do.
I mean, it's not a spell though.
He's not countering it. He's going to dispel it.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yep, I mean, dispel works on effects and items, so that's not unwise. Althea's go.
All right, I have a question. Is there any place along this wall that is damaged and I can get through, or do I have to come around or up over the wall or something like that to get back in?
So Althea can see the arrow slits, see through the gap of the arrow slits. So if she's going to use something like Misty Step, she can do that to get in, either on the second or the third floor, whichever one she wants to go to.
Okay, and what floor is everybody on right now?
They're on that second floor,
On the second floor.
and
They're
then
on the second. You were fighting the guy with me on the third.
right, exactly.
Which is
Right.
why he took so much fall damage.
Okay, so
I wonder if
Misty stepping through the arrow slit up into the second floor. I'm guessing that's probably going to put me around there.
you can be further if you want to. You can be like even as far as here.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to put myself right there.
Okay. We'll say that as you Misty Step, you. Oh, I removed you from the tracker. I'll get you back on there. You presumably stood as you were teleporting in.
Yes. And I have the ability to get right up on her, don't I?
Yeah, you could.
On Glenn Voller.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably going to suck, but I'm going to step up to her. I am going to take a whack at her. Oh, god damn it.
That will miss.
Yeah.
Or
Do I still have the second attack or not?
Oh yeah, of
Because-
course.
Okay. Just checking because I don't know.
Attacks on the action, not the hit.
That one will miss.
That one will miss, and then the final thing that I'm doing is I am activating that shield. Activating the resilient shield. And creating the wall of force between me and her. And everything behind me.
Okay. So like here.
Yep. Pretty much.
Oh, I can't see Althea anymore. Is she right here?
One more over to your right.
Okay.
She's right there.
Yeah, Mike, I'm curious. or is this level? This is on a separate level, isn't it?
I mean, it's a bit lower here, but it's not so low that Althea couldn't get to where she is. It was probably a couple feet.
Oh, okay. Because if I had been able to strike at Glenvaller from that space, that's where I would have put myself so that the shield would have been more effective. That was, but you know, if I can't do that, that's fine.
So it extends like out this way as well.
Yeah.
I want to pick up that drawing. I don't want to move it that far.
Ooh, yeah, not quite that far.
No, move it that far.
Fine. I'll put myself there then.
Um.
Done.
All right, so a reddish screen of force appears between Althea and Glenvaller. Valis looked like he was about to shoot at her, but decides on other prey is better, and moves to an arrow slit and fires at Aymar. And sadly misses with his paralyzation attack. Bringing us to Rana.
Okay, well, I only get a bonus action, so let's move the panther to Althea. And then I can't remember. I just
pardon
looked
me.
at it. If she gets healed now or on her turn.
It's on her turn.
Even if the healing spirit like enters her.
I believe
enters her
so.
Square. I thought. Whenever you creatures move into the spirit space. Oh, so since she's not moving into the space.
Right.
I guess it's on her turn. Oh, okay. Still hopefully helpful. And then I get to roll
Wisdom?
wisdom. Save. Wonderful. That's me. Rana keeps chanting.
Okay. The archer moves here and fires at Althea. What is this? Is this the one? No. I guess she's not going to do that then. Okay. Instead, she looks over to the swordsman next between Tonist and Liger, and there's a sort of healing energy which flows through.
She's vibing.
And then she moves out of the dawn, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's actually going to move up to the catwalk. Dang it, I forgot. Oh, so actually on initiative count 20, the archer fires that arrow, and it's going to hit here. Get that dispel ready to action goes off. I think it just does it, right? There's no check or roll involved. Just dispels it. If you're speaking, I can't hear you, Chaos.
Yeah, unless it was upcast.
Okay. It was upcast to level 9. No. Okay, so the arrow flies in. It begins to bloom out with fire, and then the spell magic hits, and it just winks out of existence.
Oof.
Shumph.
Flumpity flumpity. Okay. So that was initiative count 20 before they actually started moving. So then the one heals the swordsman and then runs up the stairs. One next to her, the archer that fired that arrow, continues moving along the catwalk. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. She just barely has a sight on Johnny and fires an arrow at him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Remember, my AC is now 18.
Okay,
That'll hit.
perfect. So hits.
Not from my point of view.
Right, six damage. Not a lot of damage, but as both arrows hit, Johnny starts to feel his body sort of change and shift. You may need to make a Constitution saving throw, as feels like your body is solidifying.
Because 14 damage first, right?
Yes,
Before the petrify hits.
correct.
All right, that's 84. Sorry, 14. That's 86. Sorry, math is hard.
Mhm.
And a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
I hope that's enough.
That is enough. So you shrug it off, but
Shrugs his shoulders, cracks his neck, and says, "Next."
right. And the mage on the other side of the map will hit with probably a scorching ray. Just want to double check the range on that. Yep. 3 streaks of fire come out of his pointed hand and streak towards Rana. He has just do it like this.
Does
Oh, it's gonna make me do it each time,
Fizban's-
isn't it? Yeah.
Does Fizban's shield help with this?
Cover.
It
Yeah.
does
Half
Yeah.
cover?
have cover, so your AC is too high.
Would a 17 hit Rana? Probably not, right?
No, not with Fizban's.
So all 3 miss.
Yay, shield.
Finally, the swordsman attacks Tonist.
At disadvantage.
Well, that'll just be a miss then.
Yay.
And then we'll go to the second attack.
This is the one I want disadvantage on. Kidding.
The one
It's a
also
miss
misses.
anyway. Oh, you did it at disadvantage.
Yeah.
He's got a feature. It's called rolling disadvantage. No, next one. No, next one.
Yeah, right? I want it to be disadvantage as long as he wouldn't have hit normally. Or would have hit normally.
If they can choose to
That
save,
is
we
a
get rolling
spell.
disadvantage.
Alright, so that one's 12 damage. And then last is the 4th attack, which misses. He then hops off the catwalk and onto the ground down below, provoking attacks from both Tonist and Liger.
I'll do Liger's first because it's closer. Oh, that should be an advantage. I'll do another.
I want to see if it crits.
It does!
Yes!
Boy!
Ba-bum. Yay!
That's not
Happiness.
ideal. He's now taken more damage than he has dealt, I think. But they are all still in the
Do
range.
opportunity attacks get extra attack as well, or just the one hit?
Just the one. That one also hits. Okay, so he sort of does that like half jump thing off over the side and hits the side of the wall and then uses that to leap down the rest of the way so that he's not just falling 20 feet. When he hits the ground, he then moves out to the east. And that brings us to Johnny's go.
All right, I'm just going to cancel Dawn at this point in time.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move 15. Actually, should move from here to 5, 10. That should put Althea in reach, right?
Like for touch spells.
Yep. And
Yep.
I'm gonna upcast Cure Wounds. To level 4. And Althea gets back 18 hit points. Not ideal, but better than nothing.
Ugh, those are rougher rolls than.
Yep. Like I said, the dice are not being happy to us today.
Wow, that is real low.
I know. And I don't have an inspiration point to re-roll that. So this is where we are.
Tonus. Oh,
And that's
sorry.
me. That's
okay.
me.
Tonus, go.
Okay, that's only slightly lower than rolling half.
2 1
Without the
still
plus
feels-
5.
Plus the 5, dude. I had a plus 5 on that.
Yeah. 2
Even then
1s
it's
feels
still-
bad. No
Yeah.
matter what.
16, 20. So it's only off by 3 from what half would be.
Either way,
Yeah, I was gonna say
Just-
either way, 2 1s feels bad.
just go kill something, dude.
Yeah.
Working on it.
Take Mjolnir and mash someone into the ground.
I'm gonna. Oop, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna jump on Liger and have him leap kind of like this way.
Take the fall damage. Brace. You're a pillow, right?
So,
I mean, how much movement do you need this round? Because he has a speed of 20, right?
who has a
Or,
speed of 20?
I mean, sorry, 40, right?
Yes.
'Cause-
That right where I am should be plenty.
so he can climb 20 feet without any worry of fall damage. And that's half his
Oh.
speed.
I like that idea a lot better than just eating 20 feet of damage. So 20 feet climb down. So I would still have I would still have 20 feet of just regular movement then, right?
No, because it's at half. Climbing is half. Well, it costs an extra foot for every foot of movement, so it works out to 2 feet for every 1 feet you're moving.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's an option if you don't need to move much further. There's a couple
I
different
move
things.
one
you can
more
do.
space forward. Oh, as Tonus, I can move one more space forward. Right? Because
Yeah.
Liger was the one climbing? Or how that?
You could get one more space forward without any problem.
Okay. Can you make me,
Big?
yes.
I thought you'd never ask.
Is the climbing, is that an action or is that just part of movement?
Part of movement.
Oh, wonderful. And then, yeah, just Liger can go. I guess Liger's fine right where he is.
Like, he becomes large, and now Liger is like under one of his feet.
That's a bonus
He's like
action.
Captain
Liger's
Morgan over
action
on
is
him.
becoming the hammer. So
Yeah.
I still have my regular. Okay, still have my action. Wonderful. I'm swinging my hammer.
Yay!
And I'm, as you can assume, using the boosted hammer. Actually, wait. No, I'm not going to use the boosted hammer. I'm going to use the auto crit hammer, or the advantage hammer.
I like the first one, the auto
crit hammer, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
use
I
that
need-
one.
Need to reread what I sent you. That sounds OP.
Does 18 hit?
It. Oh, actually, let me double check.
I
It
think
does.
Yay. And then, I think I was never doing this before. Part of me becoming giant makes the first hit do an extra, like, D4. Let me confirm that. It does an extra 1d6. Another 4. I guess just straight bludgeoning on that. As well as... Oop, 1 second. Can I only use that once?
It's a bonus action to do it, so I'm not sure you could do it this round.
Oh, can I not?
Because the
Oh,
bonus action
shoot,
was
one second.
telling Liger to become part of the hammer, right?
And my...
Or at least that's
Oh,
what it says in
yeah,
the
yeah,
board.
you're right. Yeah, ignore the 4.
I will not only ignore it.
I'll just entirely delete it. Okay.
Yep.
So I can still do the... Okay, I'm still going to use Arcane Jolt, though, because that is not a bonus
No,
action.
that
It's
is
just
right.
limited to my int modifier, which currently is what? 2. So I get. Oh, so this is the last time I can use that. That's 2d6 lightning. Wonderful.
Oh,
Ooh, makes up a little bit for some of the worse rolls you've had.
And then I get 1 more hit. Which this one's just going to be a straight hit. Well, at advantage, but hopefully that hits.
That will miss,
Damn.
ooh.
and he uses his counter or his reaction to attack using the opening that you provided.
That I think will hit. Does my AC change at all here? No, yep, that will hit.
All right, hits for 9. And that brings us to initiative count 7. The movement in the trees and the sounds of bursts of explosions gets closer. You can see a couple of the red-skinned elves in the tree line at this point. They seem to be facing whatever's moving through the trees. You can catch sight of something with sort of this black and black but sort of blue tinged fur, and it looks enormous.
Hank McCoy got big.
Possibly.
Anyone?
Good.
Anyone? No.
Glenviller looks at the.
Yeah, it's by a giant bear.
Oh, I just got a whisper.
Let me out him.
Glenviller looks at the wall that has sprung up between her and Althea and moves slightly back. Okay, so she concentrates briefly, and a globe of darkness blooms inside the keep. It is then, moments later, pushed back by brilliant light shining from a bell in Rana's possession.
Awesome.
Glenviller,
Right.
Glenviller frowns at this and moves further away and calls out in Elvish, "Withdraw."
We have a lot of turns before they can move again.
You have a few, yeah, that's true.
And I don't speak Elvish, so I don't know that they're retreating.
That's true.
Ambrose moves to this arrow slit and fires down at the elf fighting with Tonist. And sometimes remembering words hard.
Well, I use many word.
Few word do, yeah. And he's doing good. All right, so I feel like pushing him further away would be the wrong move here. So I'm
agree.
going to leave
Slam
him
him
there.
into the wall. Slam him into the wall.
Neither of them is fine if you want to just like reduce his speed so he can't run away.
Come on, ragdoll him.
He's by 10, but oh yeah, I guess he could try to pull him into the wall. See if
Yank
he
him
can
into the
damage him.
wall.
Typically just give some sort of strength check for that. Okay. Rowan's go. Sadly, Ambrose was still slowed.
Oh, so he only had 1 attack? Got it.
How high up is are the clouds that are causing this rain?
I
Like are they
500 feet.
Okay. I wasn't sure because you were like, oh yeah, they're only here, so I wasn't sure if there was
Yeah,
like,
it's a
oh,
very
they're just-
concentrated. It's just that I hadn't considered.
Yeah.
So it just took me off guard.
Mhm.
I don't know. At first I thought to look up how high like real life clouds are, but I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense.
1,000 feet.
You'd probably get a little bit of like sway there and cast the rain over a spot, and then it like hits like 200 feet away. Like, well, that's not what I.
Just a light breeze.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Well, Embrace and Rana are still both slowed. So Rowan will dispel that on his turn.
Oh,
That'll be his
try to
turn.
dispel the clouds.
No, well, I was thinking of that, but
Yeah.
they're out of range.
Yeah.
So Rowan's just gonna dispel the slow.
Okay. It is third level spell, so
Yep.
just does it.
Yep.
Smart. Althea.
Gets 3 more d6. Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
No, I get to re-roll the one.
Oh yeah. Rowan would also take
Not much
part of
better.
Panther.
Would
Wow.
do what?
Rowan would also take part of Panther. I forget that there's a glowing Panther there, but
It
Rowan
is right
clearly wouldn't.
here.
Oh, where is it?
It's down here where
Oh,
Althea is.
oh, I can't see it. Oh, then never mind. Rowan would be fine. He would
Yeah.
not go.
Maybe I'll get a better token for it and like outline it in neon orange or something.
So was that 7 or was that
It
what was that?
is 2 plus 2 plus 3.
So 7.
7.
So I'm sorry. It was abysmally low.
No, that's fine.
You've got the healbots focusing on you.
Yeah. And I'm trying to back up, but if there's anything physical along that line, I can't back up. But I'm not dropping that shield just yet. Not until they are the heck out of my.
You can back
space.
into the keep. And
Figure that's about as far as I can go because of the wall.
just keep that here.
Does that push the panther back?
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Well, because if spells can't go through it, right?
Yeah, that's probably
No,
true.
it doesn't say spells can't go through it.
Well, it's a wall of
It's
force,
a wall
which
of
is
force.
typically blocked.
Nothing can physically pass through the wall.
Right.
It usually blocks line of effect for spells as well, if I recall correctly.
Okay.
Depends
Well,
on the spells.
Oh,
it
okay.
blocks it blocks the ethereal travel through the wall as well.
Right.
But that's
okay.
about it.
So Johnny wouldn't be able to cast spells on Glenviller from where he is?
No,
If he
I just
sees
have
it?
to move like 2 to the left, and I'm sure he'd be fine.
As long as I've got sight on her, I can like drop things on her from where I am, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
A lot of
Happiness.
spells. Okay. Dallas, woohoo. Fire at some archers. Oh, I forgot to do the damage. Oh, that's a miss. It is Rana's go.
Well, if they're withdrawing, then Rana's not going to attack.
Yep.
Hold on. So if it starts shining light, does the little shield thing show up? The floating iridescent shields?
Probably.
Okay, cool. Interesting. So that is encouraging. So she will step forward, kind of stow her bow and hold. So she's got Doe's bell around her neck. She's got Fie's bell in one hand and then Mie's in the other, and she'll look just right at Glenvalor. Oh, she's not looking at her. It's fine. But basically, she'll just call out like, something to the effect of "Witness the will of the cord," and spread the word. And that's it.
What word are you spreading?
The will of the cord.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So I misunderstood what you were going with that.
Yeah, I mean, eh.
Okay. Okay. So on their action, the swordsman will withdraw from Tonist, but he's not going to take the disengage action. He's just going to run and dash.
That's a bad idea.
We'll see. That hits.
Oh,
He has the -10 feet from Gup too, right?
Yes. So many dice.
so many ones and twos.
Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 5.
Oh. What?
Okay, so he runs back and then around the corner, taking the dash action.
How far did he just move?
Pretty far.
He just moved
80
9
I
feet?
think I
8 feet? Damn.
forgot about that -10, so fix that. All right, now it's where he would be. And the rest of them begin to prepare to hop off of the catwalk in their withdraw. If any of them do anything additional. No. It is Johnny's go.
Okay. Since Johnny did hear the leader say something in Elvish, he's gonna, as he steps back, he says, "Rana, what's going on?"
If Rana can,
Easily respond, yeah.
I was gonna say, if Rana can answer, she'll say they're withdrawing. Glenvarler said to withdraw.
Okay. In that case, he's going to let him go. I mean, I'm gonna conserve what few spells I have left and just, vibe out for a minute. Am I within range of the? Am I within range of the panther at this
Yeah, you
point?
can just step in and out.
Okay, I'm gonna do the healing cha-cha and 3d6, right?
Yep.
It's 9, so that brings it to 95. Okay, I'm good. That's me.
It is.
I will be right back. I need a bio break. Sorry, guys.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, me too. So, but it is Tonus go, so Tonus can go. We'll see what happens.
Should I wait till you're back, or?
Yeah, I should go now because they're gone.
Well, when they get back, you'll see Tonus that is like absolutely most insane. Wait, no, you won't. I don't have a level 2 spell. Never mind.
What were you gonna do?
Cast haste.
Oh, nice.
He can run, but I can run faster and attack 4 times a turn.
How are you getting 4 attacks?
Attack, extra attack, and then haste gives me a whole second attack action.
But you can only attack once with that extra action.
Can you?
It's part of the description of haste.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. Well, 3 is fine.
Oh, also Liger.
Liger's the hammer right now, so.
Oh, that's right. Liger doesn't get to do smash.
Something that I have a lot of issue with is that even when by going up 2 size categories, my movement's still 25.
Yeah,
That seems
it's a little rough. All right, I've
Return.
moved twice the size of my character, and that is it.
We never did see this Kirin. I wonder if he's the one making the rain.
He's right.
Where?
Bottom, middle.
Bottom middle?
Isn't that the massive thing that's supposedly coming toward us?
Oh,
Right
okay.
now.
I mean,
It's
I
also
see him
coming from that
now.
direction, but
I just don't remember seeing him ever enter the keep.
He never did.
Jacob
That's
kept
what I
skipping
thought.
his initiative.
That's not entirely accurate.
Well,
Initiative 7.
for our
Yeah,
purposes, you were
from your
skipping.
viewpoint, it seemed like nothing was happening
Mm-hmm.
on that initiative. I mean, if you want some detail, that's the group that Valis
Oh.
led away.
Led away, yeah.
But it's been a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
Tony?
I can't do the thing I wanted to do, so I'm just gonna move to. Ooh, that's not how you move. This is how you move. To there.
This
Oh,
is the move.
friend.
All right.
Um,
As you come in sight of this archer, she seemed to have readied an action, has a arrow knocked, and fires at Tonist. Misses.
it does indeed miss.
It's probably that half a keep that's blocking half his, or not half, a keep that's blocking half his body.
This is not a thought I've ever considered. Am I? I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. Am I able to use the grenade launcher when I'm big?
Yeah, that's fine. That's all right. I'm laughing because I'm
Big, like,
envisioning
pull
this
trigger.
gigantic, like, I assume everything, all of your items get bigger with you, but I'm envisioning like a giant holding a small grenade launcher thing.
Will Smith.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the cricket. Yeah, you can use it.
Is there any consideration for switching?
There's free actions to take out and put away,
Oh, well, all right,
as
cool.
far as I'm aware.
I'm aiming at Imar here. Hey.
All right. Right,
give me
right on
a-
his square.
Huh?
Right on his square.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a con save from him too.
Ooh, you did not
He's
roll well.
poisoned. Bonus action reload, and then I'm gonna.
Corroding. It's kind of
What
poison.
the heck's corroding? What is that?
I couldn't find one for poison. I didn't.
Oh,
keep
okay.
looking. 9 damage and what was the first damage? 10. Okay.
19 damage total for fire, and then poisoned condition.
There's probably a poisoned in here somewhere. There it is.
There it is.
Good gracious, what does it take to kill these things? I'm gonna conjure Mack Truck and just drop one on him.
That might do it.
Did you add the extra 4 damage that we talked about as well?
I did.
Okay. He's still alive somehow.
hmm
Just die.
He is probably the hardiest elf that you've fought. Yes,
Ah.
he is the hardiest one by 5 hit points.
It's not.
That's
Oh.
not. That's
Not
Four
not
that big of
damage.
a. That's not that big of a difference.
A level.
Well, he's hardier than the least hardy by double.
Oh, okay. That is quite a difference.
And if I
And
no,
there's
okay.
a separation of 10 HP between them.
On initiative count 7, you see what the elves seem to be engaged with as this enormous, like 20-foot tall bird beast comes into view. It's got this huge maw with fangs the size of swords jutting out from the lower jaw. 3 eyes, and just massive limbs. Huge forearms and legs. It's covered with shallow cuts. You can see pale blood dripping from them, singe marks from fire. And standing atop it, just riding it right on top of its skull, is this purplish skinned drow elf, laughing like a maniac as he fires down upon the red skinned elves. It is Rana's adoptive grandfather, Hiroshi.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Ronnie, your
Oh,
grandpa's
what a
drow?
hero.
How'd that happen?
He just said adopted.
Adoptive.
I mean, that still doesn't answer your question.
Yeah, right.
It's a long story, and I'll sum up when we're done. I will explain. No, that will take too long. Let me sum up.
Nice.
Then Valor has turned to continue her withdrawal, sees Hiroshi and whatever this creature is, and decides that going east would be best, and moves to the tree line in that direction. It is Ambrose's go. It's funny to hit this guy with another Eldritch Blast, so
Funny.
I think he does the funny thing sometimes.
He does.
Yes! Guff, you legend.
And he gets all 3 this time.
The legend himself.
Wow.
Oh, well, he hit every single time before that, so I guess. Let's say 10 feet closer. And it is Rowan's go.
And reduced. Don't forget the reduced.
10 feet, yep.
How far away is this guy? 'Cause
This
I
one?
can't see him. But yeah, whichever
Right.
guy everyone. Oh, okay. Can Ron see him out the window slit? I can't. I don't know.
Oh, you can't see the map, right? Still?
No, I cannot.
Yes,
Oh,
you
I
have
can-
you have some vision on him.
Cool. Alright. Rowan will. Just try to mind sliver him.
My mind. Been
We're gonna kill at least one of them before they
the
flee.
bard. Oh gosh, it did get him. 15. That's not
Yeah, it was a pretty solid roll.
Pretty
That was a
solid.
good roll.
Althea's good.
You broke his brain.
Thea gets 3 more d6.
Not much that I can do if I'm maintaining this shield.
That int save would have been a disadvantage too, wouldn't it? But it doesn't matter.
Oh yes, you're correct.
Thank you for the healing.
Insult to
Welcome.
3. Yeah, even he did about as bad as he could the first roll, so
I wonder. Hang on a second. That's not what I wanted. Sorry.
did everyone die? What happened?
I have no idea. Nope, I think I used the wrong thing. Crap. That's what I want.
Yeah, Althea cast Mack Truck and dropped it on all of us.
No, never mind. I can't do what I was thinking about doing. I probably shouldn't anyway, since Rana wants that person to spread the word. So never mind.
Alice goes, I wonder what Ambrose is shooting at, and goes over and shoots the elf. That's
Oh
unfortunate.
no!
Man, he has just not done anything with that paralyzation. Rana?
Rana will. I can't actually see the thing.
It's not on the map.
Oh, okay, but it is like approximately here.
Yeah.
So Rana. Oh, actually, I don't think I can move that far because my speed is halved. Let's see. I can double move. Because
use
Rana's
your
not
bonus
gonna
action
attack
to
me.
dash.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what Rana looks quite tuckered out, and it looks like it takes all she has to get over here to
Oh,
look
tuckered
through
out.
the window, and then her jaw drops open because she's never seen this before. She watches in mild awe and horror.
Jack horror.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. The elves continue to disperse in the directions of away from the giant beast that has entered the battlefield. This one here moves into sight of the swordsman and gives him a little bit of healing goodness. Swordsman breaks off from the keep. 4, 5, and then he dashes eastward, getting about 60 feet from the wall of the keep. They begin to filter into the tree line. Do you want to pursue in any way, shape, or form, or can we stop initiative there?
I really want to kill him.
He can outdash me.
He can't outdash a guiding bolt.
Am I able? Like, have they broken line of sight in the trees?
Not yet. He will next turn when he gets into the tree line and can use his action or his can hide.
I will
Essentially.
pursue to the tree line then on my turn.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and bolt him. It's Johnny's go. That hits.
For the amount of aggravation he's caused us, probably not enough.
How much did he get healed by?
Something like 40.
Oh god.
Oh, well, shit.
It is Tonus go, and he's not right there. It's 30 feet additional, so it's 60 feet to him right now for Tonus.
Oop, I'm on the wrong thing again.
If you can hit him, you got advantage.
2, 3, 4, 5, and then okay. So yeah, I'll take a. I have advantage on the shot with the grenade launcher. Is that what I'm hearing?
He's got guiding bolt on him.
No, because it's the
doesn't hit either way.
it's not him. It's the square that you're targeting. Yeah, it would hit either way. Though.
Oh, that's right. The grenade launcher just hits.
They continue to disperse. Gwynvalor decides that Tonus is being a nuisance to one of her buddies and comes over, fills up her hand, fills with that same necrotic energy that got Rana, and Tonus suffers a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
And then she creates a wall of fire as the spell between Tonus and the tree line. So basically right here and in a line. She's a little bit to the west or east as well.
Is that just for that 10 feet there, or?
Wall of fire is a little bit longer. I'll hold up. 60 feet long.
Okay.
So I need a dexterity saving throw from Tonus.
I'm gonna fail, but I'll give it a try.
And then we'll be Rowan's
Never mind.
go.
I succeed.
Yeah,
There's that.
Tonus only takes 14 fire.
Aren't you resistant to fire as well?
I am resistant to fire.
7 it is.
63. There we go. I did some quick math there.
All right. Rowan's just gonna, guess, dodge. People seem to be retreating. He's not gonna pursue from the tower. That's gonna take a little bit. So, nothing for now.
I guess Johnny would get one last go. Oh no, he wouldn't because they go before Johnny.
No.
Oh yeah,
and
he
I'm done. Yeah.
continues into the tree line and you see him sort of disappear in the shade of the trees. More
Yeah.
readily than you would have expected typically. We are, after 2.5 sessions, out of initiative. And there was a brief respite in the middle there. The Death Seer still has a large arrow sticking out of his side.
No,
Right.
Althea took it out.
Oh, okay, that's right. Just sort of let it happen. And that was funny though. Oh,
So
well.
how much more healing can Althea get?
Well, everybody. Oh, that's a good question. I haven't been tracking the rounds.
I think it's been like 3, 4, 12.
I know I've had 3.
And
Rana
I had 2 before that.
So that's 5. So 5 more.
Okay, but it's 3d6 for every round because I upcast it.
Ooh, so pretty much everyone I expect will be fully healed.
Yeah.
We
And
just
if they're
top off
not,
then?
that's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was down 5. I think I'm probably gonna heal that rerolling
Yeah.
once.
I don't know about that. That sounds
15
unlikely.
d6 and it's only 44. Wow.
The dice are not loving us today.
Well, I mean, if does that fully heal you?
But it doesn't.
No.
Then you need to re-roll the 3 ones.
Just
There you
Tonus
go.
one in there.
I'm gonna like
So
put the
15,
hammer inside through the
trace,
hole and then
12.
like. Can I do something where I like grab
Well,
the
you-
edges of an arrow slit and like as I'm smalling pull myself through?
I've got more spells I can heal Tonist.
It's funny, but the arrow slit would be too small for Tonus to fit through even at his normal size.
Oh, okay.
Because those gaps aren't meant for people to go through.
Well, then I will I will do the
Go the long
equivalent on this right here.
Okay, I'll get you in there.
Walk through the door.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Althea should no longer be injured at all, right? Because did you recast it, Rana?
I haven't
No,
recast it yet.
Because
No,
I've seen that.
it doesn't. I'm not that far down. Just don't worry about me.
The reason I asked is because I just saw a 15d6 roll from Rana, and I was wondering what
I think that was
Oh, that
around
was
the
for,
That was
that
for
was for
her.
me. I was
Oh,
just
okay.
curious.
Okay.
And that had 3 ones in it as well.
I know, but I'm full. So.
Thomas needs it. He can get 3 rounds of healing, so 96.
Yeah, give me a second.
And then, yeah, re-roll the ones. After that, though, Rana pretty much just collapses.
How many d6? 96?
9, yes. And re-roll the ones.
I think this is correct.
Oh, did you put in to re-roll ones?
I was gonna try to.
Yeah.
I don't remember how to do that
Continue, I'll
either.
figure that out.
Like that.
Oh, cool.
Oh no, that didn't work.
I
don't know
have
what
the
that did.
formula here, I'm just trying to find it. Details. 1d10 RR less than 3, or less than 2 in this
That's
case. Why is it not?
R, not.
Because you were doing pirate talk. And,
There we go.
you're on mute again.
This is 97. 97.
Wow.
Okay. That was.
Actually, I should be at 107 because I have that extra HP.
Oh yeah, the max.
Johnny's just gonna sit down where he is and
Think about life.
it's just I'm tired. No, he looks at Rana, looks at Tonus and says, "Not tired like you guys are tired, but tired.
Oh yeah, Rana basically collapses. She just like is on the floor, shaking, crying, probably sobbing at this point.
Can someone please pull her away from an arrow slit?
Yeah, Johnny will get up and drag her, drag her over by the ankles. No.
A well-placed fireball arrow.
Go help her up. Come on, Rana. Come towards the middle. We got you. There you go.
Okay,
Sit
so
next to the big creepy spider guy.
as the elves disperse,
Sorry.
yeah, he's not a spider guy.
Tentacle
He was
monster.
chomping on leeches. Some filled with blood.
No, not Valis, the other one. The one next to Rana, our observer. Looks
The
like a
Dead
big,
Seer.
Oh,
looks like a big creepy spider guy.
I would call him some sort of fucked up mantis.
Okay.
Got those mantis arms. There's 4 of them. Too many eyes.
Too many eyes. Way too many eyes.
Weird things floating above his head. So as the elves disperse, Hiroshi hops off of the monstrous creature that he was riding and runs along the catwalk towards the breach in the wall. Gets to the wall of force and just blinks out of existence and then reappears within the walls of the keep.
So he has the ability to pass through a planar wall of force?
No, not quite. He, and if asked this, he'll explain that he went to the ethereal plane and then walked around the wall. Well, he did. Let me remove this real quick.
What a hero.
He did this.
Yep.
Wow. That's messed up.
It's funny.
Because there's always a way around.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
In some cases, just 5 feet of travel. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess he could have. That'd be even funnier if he does something like this. Or I guess he'd start here.
I doubt that it's up for much longer anyway, because it's only
Fair.
for a minute.
Yeah, a few more rounds for sure, but might as well keep it there while it's active. I know it doesn't specify in the text. I didn't say anything at the time because I didn't want it to be disruptive, but for future, that should have been a bonus action. So we'll just adjust to that, and then moving forward, bonus action to activate the shield ability.
Okay, thank you. Because yeah, it isn't specified, and I
Right.
wasn't sure.
Yeah, and misstepping and then doing it like that could have changed everything that you want to do that round. So just
Yep. Okay, thanks.
So he arrives and looks around and picks out Rana immediately and moves to her. And as he says, "Your father tried to teleport in but was stopped. What's going on? Other than dead elves."
Rana is very much a blubbering mess, so she reaches for him like, kind of like, I don't know, a crying child reaches for a parent, that kind of thing. So that hug, and she can't answer right now.
Johnny will get the hell out of the
What dead
way.
elves? We weren't able to kill any of them.
Yeah, we did. We killed 4 of them.
First 4.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
That's
been
because it was
that
a
long.
month. It was a month ago.
A few weeks ago.
Sure.
I was 3 weeks ago, wasn't it? 2 weeks.
So yeah, Johnny will get the heck out of the way so that they can have their reunion.
Returns the embrace, looks around for some sort of explanation from anyone.
Rowan will explain the arrow that
Yeah.
blocked dimensional travel.
Johnny will pull the arrow out of his bag momentarily to show it to him. Puts it away.
Good, so it's gone.
Yes.
And takes out a small bell and just rings it once. It creates this, despite its size, deep resinous tone that filters out. It sounds real. There's an edge of power to it beyond just the noise that it makes. And just a few moments later, Rana's father and mother and brother appear next to Hiroshi, where the bell is.
They brought Rajon? Or are you talking about Gaz?
Gaz.
Okay. It's like, he's 4!
Yeah, that'd be silly. I never wanted to leave in the first place. No. Oh, do I
I
have to have a
guess.
token for them? Nope, sure don't. So only guys will be on the field.
We've got pictures of them. I've sent
Yeah,
them
there's
to you.
somewhere.
Okay.
I know, but I don't have tokens, which is what
Oh,
I would need.
Okay.
Gaz, you've missed some of the best skeletons ever.
You really have, man. Big dragon skeleton. Big dragon skeleton. Lightning everywhere.
Mouth twitches.
No, we're not saying this to hurt you. We're just saying this because we thought of you.
Tharon and Alkar immediately embrace Rana as well. So it's
Yeah,
like
I was gonna say this.
family hug.
Rana moves.
Gaz steps awkwardly to the side.
Rana will be useless for the foreseeable future. Just if anybody wants to do anything.
They look over Rana for obvious wounds and inspecting like the cuts and char marks and whatnot in her clothing, and seeing that everything seems to be healed underneath. Making sure she's okay. Yeah, so while that's going on, what do the rest of you do?
John is going to start mending his armor, going into the hour-long need for, assuming we're out of combat, yeah, going through Channel Divinity and using the last of his adamantine to repair his armor one more time.
Althea's going to go downstairs and hopefully bring up the folks that she sent down there to hide, i.e. Stephen and
The 2 guards and the steward.
yes.
Yeah.
And she's going to take the steward and say, all right, we've got a lot to fix. How fast can we get this repaired?
He looks around with the praising eye of someone who seems to do this sort of thing for a living. And that'd be messed up if he's... Oh, I don't know anything about buildings. Well, I was just put here as a plant. No, he says...
Wow.
Yeah, that's a joke.
Yeah.
100% a joke. Don't read into that.
No, not at all.
Looks
He's
around,
on our side, 100%.
goes to the one of the arrow slits and looks at the tree that's lying across the catwalk, the burnt, the scorch marks from the dawn spell, the crumbled rock, or bricks and mortar from lots of different damaging effects, and it's that with a bit of magical aid, not just a bit of gold, a week.
How much to make it faster? Without bringing our cause into this.
Well, I think that the repairs could be done for not more than 500 gold crowns. But if you want it faster, can't rush these things and expect perfect work. Suppose we could do it in a few days with 700 gold crowns. He nods as if agreeing with his own assessment.
I'll take it under advisement. For right now, get started cleaning up this mess, please.
Okay. Looks at the guards. All right, well, let's start with that tree. And leads them over to get some hatchets and axes from the armory downstairs.
Were the guards able to get any healing?
Yes, this was the only one. They were all had some scrapes and wounds. This was the most wounded one, but he's fully healed at this point.
Okay.
He had been shooting and with his crossbow throughout the thing. I just didn't want to spend the time to put him in initiative.
Hey Jacob,
All
in
right,
the party
thank you.
in the party treasure, we've got 200. I'm sorry, Tara. I thought you were done talking. My apologies for talking over you. In the party treasure, we've got 200 platinum and 1,800 gold. Is that what we currently have, or is that what we started with? Because I'm just thinking about the request to make it move.
Those should have all been used up by now.
Okay. Okay.
To fix the keep in the first place.
Okay. Good to know. Just checking.
Yeah, so I'll take those off.
Okay. Okay.
So he leads them outside with hatchets and axes, and they begin to cut into the tree, the treant to make it easier to remove.
I was intending to help with that process.
Okay. And Tonus goes out there with a hammer, I guess.
I was gonna just like be big and carry large chunks away.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that'll help out. They can cut them
I could-
into. They can. Yeah.
I
I
feel
could
like
use-
it's,
I could
it's
use
like good
fabricate.
wood, right? This could be repurposed.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could use fabricate and turn it into processable timber.
Okay, yeah, they can just stack it over here then. So yeah, they start on that project. After Dargoloth has them start the cutting, he returns to the keep itself. So they're all up there. Johnny's busy repairing, looking over the damage and repairing.
Yep.
Honest is helping, so that leaves Rowan, Rana is with family, and Althea. That's even.
Now we'll remove my last half ingot. There we go.
What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. So Dargoloth will, after some of the excitement has ended, he returns to Althea and says, "Wow, that tour was more exciting than I anticipated."
Oh.
Not every day you get attacked. First day you meet or greet the lady of the home.
Well, get used to it. I think this is going to be normal anytime the flag is up.
Speaking of flags, I haven't been informed of what colors you'd like to represent. The traditional colors, brown and red, might not be suitable to your liking.
I hardly think that's important right now. Right now, we need to fortify enough where we can actually get a rest here. Tell you what, Dargoloth, why don't you and I go look to that and let the family here just have some time.
Yeah, getting a. All right.
I don't know. After a reasonable amount of time passes, Rana will ask her father if he doesn't mind helping with the repairs, and offers him the bell.
I think you were lamenting in person how he doesn't quite need to hold it.
That is true, but
yes, it's
without
better.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he could do something.
Figured.
I think there's a disintegrated wall on the fourth floor. Might need some repair there.
Well, and especially if we're trying to prioritize getting like these walls fixed,
Yeah,
and
the main
defensible.
the damaged one is that one. There's damage all along, but like there's a big hole in that wall right there.
Yeah,
Whereas the
I don't
fourth
know if
floor
he'll
has
need any persuading,
a
but she
huge chunk
will.
of wall. Sorry, go ahead.
Right. Well, I was gonna say I don't know if he will need any persuading, but she will point out that Althea defended her, and this is totally Rana's fault. So she can't do this yet, but if you wouldn't mind helping out, that's all.
Okay. Um. Yeah. So which wall is the preferred one? The second floor one here, or the fourth floor one? I think that one's. Is it 20 feet across?
The one
Or
that
is it
took
only
the
10?
disintegrate.
Yeah.
I will leave that up to Althea. It is her keep.
Large, so 10 feet.
Um,
Do you have a
Yeah.
preference, Althea?
I'm no expert, but I figure structural soundness is important, and whatever we can barricade for the night at the very least.
And the fourth floor disintegrated wall is higher priority because it's harder to repair and barricade and more structurally important than the section where the arrow slit was.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so he heads off to the top while Alcara and Gaz stay with Rana. You watch as the Death Singer floats along behind Tharon, following presumably either Tharon himself or maybe following the bell, until he gets to about here and then stops, and then floats back, leaves Tharon in peace.
Interesting.
Yeah, everyone can make an insight check. He's inscrutable, so it's high DC of 16, but let's see. Yeah, that's 3 successes. Oh, well. We've got a insightful bunch. Yeah, so as you watch, he appeared attracted to the bell, but as it became clear Thrawn was going upstairs, attention turned back to Rowan, and he stopped and sort of returned to a place near Rowan. Seemed that there was some reluctance in priority whether to follow the bell or stay near Rowan for whatever reason.
Rowan's got a fan club.
The Ember has a fan club.
I like my answer more.
Yeah.
Yours is right, but I like my answer more.
Oh, there was something. Goals.
Gargaloth will hand Althea a ring. It's a platinum band with a topaz set in it. Topaz is etched with a sort of stylized ermine. It says that it is it's the ring of the barony. So, Baron, Baronesses always have worn this ring. It was sent by Duke Davis to be delivered, but of course, Althea had been gone for some time. And yeah, there's a. Oh,
There's
okay.
no
So there was
what?
there was a note with it, with Davis's signet impressed in the wax.
Okay. She takes the ring, looks at it for a minute. It's just a ring for your station. Cool. Yeah, she's not putting that on without getting it checked to make sure it's not cursed or something.
Hmm.
Actually, hang on a second, because I can do that whole.
Do you have
What is it?
identify?
Since I don't have identify. Or detect magic. There we go.
Neither of those reveal curses.
Oh. But is there anything magical about it?
You know that, so just being an inhabitant of Gresha and knowing and having met some of the nobility, they all have rings with a gemstone set in, and they seem to have some correspondence to the station itself. Davis had one with a sapphire. The mayor in Bryn Mellon had one with a ruby in it, and I guess those are the only two you've met as a group.
Oh, Dorothy.
Did you see a ring on Dorothy's finger?
Yep, sure did.
Well,
Believe it was Ruby? Was it Ruby?
yep, it should have been.
Ruby, and it summoned a clockwork horse.
Oh yeah, that's right. It did.
Pretty much Althea doesn't trust anything coming directly from Dargoloth's hands because, well, she's not really his boss.
Stewart
So-
having divided loyalties? No.
So she's just gonna hold on to it and she'll stick it in her pouch or whatever until she can get somebody to cast Identify on it.
Right.
See if there's any. She's overabundance of caution. She doesn't want yet another brand or curse.
He also provides Althea some correspondence. And one is going to be a letter. Can I reveal this to a single player? I don't think so.
I mean, if you want to just throw it into the Discord side RP, I'll read them when I have a minute.
It's in Forge under handout or journal entries.
Okay.
I think it just says letter.
Thank you.
Is there anything else? Okay. Yeah, so that's that for Dargoloth. Takes some time to clear the tree, but Tonus' help as a embiggened gnome certainly does wonders for the movement of it and getting everything stacked over near the barracks. What is Rowan doing?
He doesn't have much of anything to do. I mean, I guess he'd hang out near Rana, maybe read a book or something.
Okay.
He
When
doesn't
Rowan,
have-
yeah.
What's up?
When Rowan converses with Gaius, how does that take place? Where is that typically?
Typically it's been in like overnight in a private sanctum.
Sanctum, okay.
Yeah.
During the night.
Well, like when we're stopped for rest because the sanctum wouldn't travel with the tank.
Right, yeah. That would be awkward.
Yeah.
Come out of it and the tank's gone. I'm like,
Well, it's just like barricades an area, but
Yeah.
so like the tank would just move right through it, and it's like, oh, well, that's gone.
Right.
Right, but you don't leave the tank to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the book that he pulls out to read is that book found in his haversack.
Yes.
Okay. All right. When Rowan retrieves the book, he finds a scroll of this red. I wonder how that word's pronounced. I've only seen it spelled vellum.
Vellum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of red vellum, and it is not, and the script of it is similar to another scroll that he's found in his pack. This one says Bloodstorm. and just reading a couple of the lines, or not, sorry, Bloodstorm, Blood. I'll find the note in a second. But reading through, it looks like it covers an area in a rain of blood and heals allies 5 hit points a turn, and does not require concentration.
Neat.
And it lasts an hour.
That's pretty cool.
You have the coolest haversack.
Yeah, it's a pretty good backpack.
Just like studies magic while it's on you. Like, hey, okay. Here you go.
That is kind of cool, actually. Yeah, I like that.
Got your back, bro.
Are these one-time use scrolls, or are these things that you can just learn and add to your spell list? I'm just curious.
Both, because they're
Oh.
scrolls.
Oh, cool.
Yay. Okay, so yeah, Rana's got her family time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not sure what everybody else wants to do for the rest of the day, but Rana is very tired, and we'll probably just spend the rest of the day chatting with her, not chatting, but discussing things, with her family. But again, if the party needs to move on or wants to talk about anything as a party, then she will delay that.
Move on. Weren't we staying here for like a week and
Yeah.
something?
Yes.
For
Yes, but I'm trying to stay flexible.
Yeah, we're gonna upgrade the hoopty, right?
That is what
Upgrade
we're
the
working on,
hoopty
yeah.
and repair it. That's an important part.
Yeah,
Uh,
because it got perforated on the way in.
Indeed.
yeah.
Pesky
As
neighbors.
well as the other damage that it had suffered.
Where's Althea going?
away.
Away.
Ooh.
That's not good.
Oh.
Okay. I'm just imagining Rana being like, okay, let's get it. Nope, I'm not getting up. Oh, to talk to her later, I guess. Ooh, what's going on? Who's... Omega.
Oh, I muted.
Okay, so yeah, I guess, yeah, Rana's gonna spend the rest of the day discussing things with her family, and ask, I guess, wherever her room is. That'll be a little cramped with all of them, but yeah, that's what Rana's doing.
Once Johnny's done with what he's doing, he's gonna try and, if he notices Althea storming off, he's gonna try and find her. And depending on the greeting he gets when if he finds her, he may or may not stay. Because he's not suicidal.
So I guess for the most part, depending on if, I don't know, if Glenn decides to come back,
Right.
we're here until we
Resting.
can get the keep repaired, also repairing the hoopty, and now repairing the forge as well.
Okay. Yeah, your group is on edge, waiting for some sort of second or third attack or fourth attack, or however many it would have been, and keeping an eye out. There's the guards take shifts after clearing the wood. The guards are tasked to take shifts up on top of the tower to look out and scan for any activity. Yeah, Johnny repairs his armor and then goes over to Althea. We can hash out what that looks like. But the rest of the day passes without another assault.
Okay.
You can get a long rest off.
Yay!
Yay.
There goes one level of exhaustion.
Ooh, I think I get like 3 spells back.
Oh, Thoron casts oh no, it takes diamond dust.
What does he need?
He
I've
doesn't
got
just
that.
keep diamond dust with him. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
I've
kidding.
got diamond dust. Who doesn't keep diamond dust? My goodness.
I know, right?
What are you, new? Wow. This is going to be talking smack and going to pay for it in about 3, 2, 1.
Uh-huh. Where is that?
And then, oh, sorry, never mind. You're looking something up.
Okay. Yeah, when you get to the 4th floor, you can see the wall has been repaired. And it's slightly different looking stone, but it's fully repaired and functional, seamless looking. Yeah. Liger takes a long rest. I didn't even know
He
he could.
didn't do anything, but he's tired for some reason.
Nice. I need a cat nap.
It's not a new day though, right? So spells and stuff don't re-up.
I mean, it can be a new day if you want. I just don't want to skip over anything anyone wants to do. But
Tara and I are going to need to hash out that conversation, but I don't want to take up gaming time with that.
okay, yeah, that can be done in a side chat on Discord. The last thing Darglath will tell Altheo if and when she returns to the keep is that the envoy from King Leto is staying in town, waiting until she'd returned.
I think she probably would have waited until he was done telling her whatever he was, handing her the mail, telling her whatever was whatever, and not opening that scroll until he,
Told her that.
until he left off and went back to working on making sure that the keep was secure for us to stay the night, get some rest, all of that. And once he walked away, that's when she would have opened the scroll. But same reactions.
Okay. And then someone's gonna cast Identify on the ring.
Yeah, Johnny will do that. He'll do the ritual, so 10 minutes.
It is in our Discord.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
Oh, I had a note about when you identified. I'll just take that note off because I don't need you to have that. Or you don't need to see that because that's unnecessary for you.
Okay.
Gain a bite attack?
Yep. That's kind of fun. Exactly. That's just about. And hungry.
That's vicious. Like, I could just imagine Althea, like, swinging her sword and then biting someone.
Johnny will share that information with Althea. It's like this is a legit thing, and this is what it does. And you're on mute. There you go.
Okay. Okay. They're
Ring of
so
the-
cute.
Ring of the Weasel. Or is that a ferret?
Wow.
Dote.
It's very cute, whatever it is.
Okay.
Polecat.
Yes, but that of course will be later on because, yeah.
Ooh, Bonaparte
Right now
weasel.
Right now she's kind of
Okay.
preoccupied.
Oh. Okay, Rana will ask her family how long they are planning on hanging around.
Rowan is
so-
Destro interested in that.
Yeah. So on arrival in the family time,
Yeah,
they
I'll send you
also
messages on like what I want to talk to them
what that
about.
means. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, and we can do that separate. So, they Alcara will declare that she's there to hunt down Glenviller, and then depending on what happens at that point, they may or may not return to Three Rivers or Avanen, because other things are happening in other parts of the world that need their attention as well. Well, at least Tharon's.
Right.
Oh, and there's a panther as well. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah, Sangmar.
Sangmar's here. His fur is tinged red, but otherwise is a black panther.
Okay, so that sounds a little okay. An indeterminate amount of time because Alcara wants to chase down Glenvalor.
Yes.
Rana loves her mother, but looks at her like she's crazy, and then looks to her dad, and also Grandpa.
Yep. His expression is one of determination and not one of disagreement with that announcement.
Wait, which one? Tharon or Grandpa?
Tharon.
Whoa.
And then Hiroshi is just grinning.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Rana will volunteer that I mean, obviously they knew whatever was coming through the forest was not with them, which we did not know. But Glenviller seemed to make the decision to withdraw when Mie's bell activated. So I don't know if that will change their minds at all. But Rana will tell them that.
Okay. Yeah, they absorb that information, and Tharon postulates that it could be that with the new that seeming to be new information, they're reassessing and deciding whether or not to pursue an attack, possibly regather their forces, and
Oh, okay. So he thinks it's a tactical fallback, and then to re-engage later.
yes, because that's something new that they might not have been aware Rana could do. So
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, Rana didn't know she could do that, so it was new to Rana. Okay, that makes sense. So then, while we're doing repairs and hanging out at the keep, resting, Ron will make sure to pass that information along to the rest of the party, and just to be ready for them to attack again if they might decide to do that.
Okay.
And then also she wants to ask Althea what the bad news was. If we can be like, okay, next day.
yeah, next day or the same day to do that. I can reveal the letter to everyone, or you can just relay if that's what you would prefer.
Yeah, because that's going to short circuit our side conversation, but that's cool by me. Seriously.
Yeah, pretty much Althea is going to be like, I'm not sure I'm ready to discuss it yet.
Is that your answer for everybody?
To
If so, that's cool. It's completely okay.
No, I want to have the side conversation with Johnny. I really do. But yeah, so basically she's if it is the next day, Althea's response is, it was from my father.
John would just kind of look down at that one, just look at his feet at that one, because he knows something about that relationship.
Okay.
Thoron observes impassively, but is intent on what Althea is saying.
What did it? Can I ask what it said? What did your father have to say?
Nothing particularly nice or helpful.
Okay. Is it
He's
personal?
true to form. He's true to form. Let's just put it that way.
I'm not sure exactly what that means, but it sounds like you don't want to talk about this, so
I'm not ready to talk about it yet.
okay. Rana will back off and go about helping with the repairs in whatever ways she can.
During the next day, Dargloth secures some help from the village, and a couple of attendants come, a cook and like a basically just a servant, someone unskilled that would help with like bringing food to the tables from the kitchen, cleaning, things like that. So it's working to staff the place in according to group's needs, with precious little information to go on. He announces that with Lady Shiftnell's return, he is levying troops in her name.
Oh shit! I almost forgot. Rana will also do last rites for the I cut out.
Yeah, you said Rana will also, and then I heard nothing until.
Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm still fixing my Discord settings. I don't know what's going on, but so when Rana's talking to her parents, she'll ask Tharon what he knows about the Fiacine rituals for laying people to rest and stuff, and then she will either do them herself or ask him to observe them with her, and they will do that for the 4 that were killed.
Okay.
So we'll make sure that all happens properly.
Right. Yeah. So.
And in proper time.
Yes. Lay them to rest the day before, when they arrive, and it seems like no attack is coming, or there's been enough time passed. Sure.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough to do that. I don't have anything specific for their ritual.
No, I mean, neither do I. But I just, whatever it is, and whatever Tharon might know from his
Studies
and experience, then Rana would make sure to do all the proper observances. That's all. We can hand wave it.
Okay. And presumably the next day, the Tonist gets to work fully repairing the battle wagon, making the modification with the new weapon platform.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do we even have enough party treasure to pay for the repairs to the keep?
Oh yeah, we got those crystal goblets that we can sell. There's stuff we can take and trade. Yes.
You're not gonna keep the crystal goblets for the noble, like
For
table
luncheons? No.
Yeah.
We got a keep to fix.
How much damage was there to like walls and stuff?
There was Darglath estimated about 500 GP to fix everything at a normal pace. But
well,
like,
Roan has magic that he can use for that.
Okay. Yeah, if
But
it's
he's not
easier.
unwilling to use, since this would be concerning Rana's safety. So yeah, got some wall of stones, shape stone, or stone shape as necessary.
Okay. During the day, Alcara and Hiroshi go out and sort of scout around the keep with Sangmar. Tharon staying behind with Rana. Party has about, what did we say, 5 days for the repair of the battle wagon?
Yeah.
So you have 5 days downtime doing whatever you need to do.
Cool.
Again, it's going to depend on the conversation that Johnny has with Althea as to how he's going to react, because he's got a friend who's clearly upset. But until we have that conversation, I can't really forecast it. Sorry.
Sorry, y'all. It was kind of a bombshell, and there's a hell of a lot to digest in it.
Right.
I blame the GM.
Me too. I'm the worst at bombshell dropping. Ask Hawk.
Yeah. Yeah. That was.
Side RP once upon a time.
Yep. What was I gonna say? Oh, so given her father's vocation, if especially while he's here, she'll ask if he doesn't mind helping with the repairs on the tank. Also, assuming he would be interested in studying something like that, since he probably hasn't seen it, if I had to guess. Like, maybe he's heard of it, but anyway, I thought he would be interested, and then maybe he could help with that.
Dwarven tech, he's probably seen or knows enough.
I don't know. They've been underground, and we found it like in the middle of
Yes.
the wastes.
I
So
read stories and whatnot, and he's lived a long time.
that yeah.
So he has some understanding, even if he hasn't seen one in person.
Right.
Yeah, he'll help out in the garage.
When Johnny's not working with Althea on whatever they're going to talk about, he's going to be working on reconditioning and improving the forge.
Okay. Dedicating it to the manifest and getting it to where he likes it, moving things around. And
yep, I need to get the feng shui going on here, because right now the feng is not shui. No.
Through this all, the Deathseer continues to hover fairly close to wherever Rowan goes. Stephen does what he can, practicing at swordplay and awkwardly holding his sword and shield. Valis and Ambrose probably retired to the romp room.
5 days. Ambrose comes out dehydrated.
Oh my gosh.
Great water. No.
Drink water. Lots of water.
Yeah. Lots and lots. Need orange juice and no.
Protein bars.
Gatorade and
Peanuts. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. I was thinking about that too. Yeah.
Wow. We are bad.
Parks and Rec. It's great. Great episode.
Never saw that. Never watched much of Parks and Rec.
Oh goodness, it is one of my all-time favorite shows.
It feels like we're stalling a bit. So
I was gonna say that maybe we should just cut it a little short today, and then we can hash things out on the sides and get a clear idea of what we're doing next.
Yeah, because we've got a couple weeks to do that.
So yes,
yeah,
because next week we're not.
Right, because of Easter Sunday.
Right.
Yep.
Got it.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yay! We didn't die.
Hey. we got the Drow Elf Hail Mary coming in to save us. Yay.
Rana does want to ask him about that. I guess
he took the Dolestone in the forest and teleported through that means, and then came the rest of the way on his mighty steed.
Yes, the steed is what she wants to ask him about. I figured the Dolestone is how he managed that, but I was curious about the steed, but we can talk about that later. I don't know if Tonist still cares about a Drow elf being her grandpa. Did you
that
actually...
was more me being curious than Tonist.
Oh,
but,
okay.
You know.
Well,
Tonist like, I don't give a fuck.
Right. Well, Omega, if you're so Verana's mom was an orphan, and then her grandpa found her when she was a little girl and raised her, and then that's basically how that happened. Like, Rana's mom's family is basically all adoptive. It's kind of a composite family of adventurers. and her grandpa raised him. Yeah, that's it.
Rana's mom was a foundling,
Basically, yeah.
raised in the culture. This is the way.
Not the Underdark culture though. They stayed away from the Underdark.
Okay.
For the most part.
There's a couple.
A couple adventures down there, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
If
good
we're
job,
calling
everybody.
it, if we're calling it, I gotta log off. So I'll
Yeah.
talk to y'all in 2 weeks.
Okay.
And Jacob, we will see you on side chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Talk to you
Everyone
later.
have a lovely Passover and Easter.
Yes.
Yes.
Likewise.
Take care, folks. Bye.
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 GG's.